His wife threw his clothes away.
Good to go.
Okay. It's not very loud. Am I in the wrong thing? It's not all that loud. Okay. If it's like, not really, no. It's all right. It's all good. Okay. I would like to call to order the, October 2nd regular meeting of the Board of Education of the Phelps Clifton Springs School District. Crystal, would you please lead us in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Roll call. Lynn.
Lynn Liebrecht, board member. Lindsay Marino, board member.
Mike Dorr, board member.
Heather Rockefeller, board member.
Deb Gallagher, board member.
Amber Wilkes, board member.
Carl Dubash, business administrator.
Tracy Altman, board member.
Crystal Plant, district clerk.
Okay, on to the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of the agenda as presented, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. All right, on to consent agenda items. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda items as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of the consent agenda items as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried. All right. On to board discussion. The only thing I have is anyone able to attend the four-county, or signed up to attend the four-county professional development tomorrow at P-TECH? No? All right. It would have been a fun one. It would have been a good one. Anyway, I can't go either because I have two kids going two different directions. But if you haven't heard about the P-TECH program, let me know and I can send you some information. It's a really cool opportunity for our students to participate in. So the only other thing I have is just want to remind you there's an email on the 25th of September about all the four-county events for the year, so a whole schedule of them all. So you can kind of take a look at that and mark some on your calendar so that we can get a little more representation at those meetings. That would be awesome. Most of them are great professional development opportunities and great networking as well, so it's good to attend them. Anybody have anything else? Okay. On to public comment. The Board of Education values the input of the Mid-Lakes community and welcomes public comment on any topic related to board work, with the exception of matters pertaining to individual personnel and/or students. All public comments must include appropriate language and observe proper decorum. Anyone making public comment must identify themselves by name and address. The public comment period will be limited to a total of 30 minutes and 1 comment per person. Individual comments will be limited to 2 minutes. The board does not respond to items presented or questions raised through public comment. However, the board may discuss topics of public comment at a later time and/or contact the individual who submitted the comment.
There are none.
None? Okay, thank you. And on to new business items. So our first item is the audit, and I believe we have.
Good evening. I met with the audit committee to review the financials. Overall, the financial condition of the district is strong. You ended the year with a surplus and you were able to fund reserves at year end, which is very positive and important for the long-term planning needs of the district. We also reviewed the management letter, no material weaknesses or significant deficiencies, which is very positive. We had one recommendation, but overall, the checks and balances within the district are very positive. Any questions?
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions?
Okay.
Melissa, thank you for
Yes.
joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. Is there a motion to approve the audit as presented? Item A.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of the audit as presented, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. And on to the corrective action plan. Very minimal. It's good to see. Is there a motion to approve the corrective action plan as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of the corrective action plan as presented, say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried. All right. I'd like to block items C through E. So the contracts and agreements, transportation requests, and Mid-Lakes fundraisers. Is there a motion to approve items C through E under new business as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of items C through E as presented, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. All right, moving right along. Personnel items. If nobody has any objections, I'd like to block items A through C. We have some appointments and some Appendix C appointments and some substitute appointments. Is there a motion to approve items A through C as presented?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of items A through C as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried. On to adjournment. Boy, you guys lucked out.
I know.
Picked a great
They
meeting.
really did.
Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried.